Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for the second part of the speech development for your child. This video is broken up into 18 months, 2 years, and 2.5 years. If you're interested in a particular age, just check in the timestamp in the description below so you can jump right to the age you're interested in. Otherwise, join me for the whole video. Let's dive right in. So the first thing that we want to discuss is what a word is. A word is counted as a word if your child is saying it independently, consistently, and it could be anything. So for instance, it could be an animal sound, it could be a verb, it could be a name of a person, or just any noun. We count it as a word. Now that we know what a word is, at 18 months, you will be expecting anywhere from 10 to 20 words that a child is saying. This is at the beginning of the stage, right? So within normal ranges, it's 10 to 20. Towards the end, so closer to 2 years old, can see kids have up to 50 words. And it is a very exciting time to communicate with children. They're becoming a lot more interactive and versatile in their understanding of what we're saying to them. In this age, many kids start repeating words that they hear in a conversation. Like if you happen to drop something and say, "Oh no," kids are copying that. Or even if you say a bad word, this is when it starts happening. So be careful. Also, by becoming more interactive in their understanding, things that we're noticing at this age are recognizing and pointing to objects and people, whether it is in their environment or in books. Another thing is that they're doing is that they're pointing to body parts. So they could be pointing anywhere to 3 to 6 different parts of their body. It is always good to start with the big ones, for instance, head, hands, tummy, and feet. But by this age, we definitely want to see 3 body parts that they can point to consistently without us having to gesture to them. Their understanding of simple commands tends to increase around this age. So if you say, "Roll the ball," "Throw that away," "Give me the ball," they are understanding that with a lot less gestures that they would need prior to this. And the other thing that we start seeing around this time is the understanding of where questions. So where are the shoes? Sometimes we see kids go like this, or they look towards the shoe, or they go ahead and point to the shoe. 18 months is the minimum age required for us to request a speech and language evaluation through the early intervention services. However, other insurances or your private insurance or different states might have different regulations, but that's what it's like here in California. So if you are noticing that your child has some delays in speech, this is the earliest we can request a formal evaluation. The exciting part of 2-year-olds is that they're now starting to communicate in phrases. Their phrases are very short. Most that we expect is 2 words. So no more cookies. Something like that is what we're expecting at this age. If your child is just doing 1 word still, continue to encourage. Cookie? Oh, more cookie. Okay. So we can get closer to that milestone that we want of 2 words at this age. But they're also asking questions in 2 words. Where daddy? Go eat? Little things like that. Another thing that happens at this age is that they have the ability to follow 2-step commands. For instance, instead of just go get your cup, you could say, get your cup and bring it to me. Get your cup and put it away. At this age is when they have the mental capacity to understand those phrases. Vocabulary at this age, we want it to be at least 50 words. They can have more, wonderful. But if they're having less than 50 words by 2 years old, then we kind of are a little bit concerned about that. But make sure the understanding is there as well, okay? We also want to make sure that at this age, our kiddos are understanding verbs, right? So sleep, jump, swim, eat. And you can practice these when you're looking in books, right? Oh, which baby's sleeping? What baby's crying? And make sure that they're showing you understanding of verbs. Now, our 2.5-year-olds are talking up a storm. Hopefully by this age, you're hearing your kids using phrases anywhere from 2 to 4 word phrases, and they're asking questions like what and where. They're constantly pointing to objects in their pictures or in books. Now they're also able to point to actions in books like sleep, eat, run. Also, when they are communicating, we are now able to give them maybe 2 to 3 step commands like, go get me your shoes and put them on, then open the door. They have the cognitive development to understand what you're telling them with 3 steps. Another cool thing about 2.5-year-olds is that they are able to use and understand a lot of pronouns like I, me, you, yours. And they understand possessive pronouns as well, such as mine, yours. And we want to make sure we're using pronouns and these words of speech to increase their understanding. By 30 months, we're expecting anywhere from 100 words up until 1,000 words. Okay, this is the average range that we expect for any 30-month-old. Like I said, make sure your child is close to 100 by this month. Otherwise, we can request a speech evaluation. Now, I hope that you found this information helpful and that you are seeing your child's vocabulary expand. If you're having any questions or concerns about your child's development, don't forget that you could also reach me through Instagram. You could send me a direct message there, or you can leave a comment down below, as I like to connect with you guys. If you found some value in this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will catch you on our next one. Bye.